Hi there everyone, it's Kevin Smith with First Team Real Estate here in Southern California, and I'm joined today by...
Frank Blakeley. I'm the area sales manager with Bay Equity Home Loans.
Welcome, thank you for being here.
Thank you.
So today we're going to have a little bit of a market update and see what's been going on since spring into summer. So right now it sounds like there's about 12% of the active listings right now that have been reducing their prices. And there's been about 3% more homes on the market as far as this year. However, the demand is about 8% lower than last year. Yep. So we have more houses, but the demand's dropping a little bit. So you want to give us a little bit of kind of an update on what you've been seeing?
Yeah, so a lot of question marks right now because there's statistics that 12% of the active market there's been price reductions, and the last several years we've seen the opposite of that because we've seen more buyers coming into the market, not as many listings. And now we're seeing home prices go down a little bit once they're listed. So I think the market tells the tale, right? Like whether people are willing to buy. And I think the question mark is that reduction based on like interest rates that went up? They hit a 7-year high in May and then they came back down a little bit. But is that why? Is it summertime more inventory, or is it people are kind of waiting?
Yeah, I think it's a little bit of a combination of both because I've had some buyers that have been looking for several months and there just haven't been any houses.
Yep.
Now suddenly there's more houses and the sellers out there have been pricing their houses a little bit too high.
Yeah.
So now there's a combination. There's too many homes, competition.
Yeah.
And so now they're thinking, well, we're not selling as quickly as we used to.
Yeah.
It's been about anywhere from 30 to 60 days to sell a house. So that's coming down.
Yeah, I know with my clients, like when they're looking for their mortgage, I mean, a lot of people, you either like seriously budgeted, we're like, hey, they don't want to go over a certain payment, or like, hey, Frank, take me to the brim, like whatever I qualify for. And those that go for whatever they qualify, they don't have money to fix up the house after they buy it. They want the house that they're going to pay top dollar, which they're willing to do. Mm-hmm. They don't want to do any work to the house once they buy it because they want all in on buying it in the first place.
And I've got several clients that are exactly like that.
Yeah.
They want like turnkey, nothing, they don't want to do anything. And then I do actually have some other ones that are fixers.
Yeah.
They're looking for that Property Brothers type property, which I always explain like they want to find it, make it custom, and fix it up the way they want to fix it up.
Yeah. So I'm curious about like when you're recommending to sellers, especially on that market, and like everybody wants. It's like me. Everybody comes to me. They want the lowest interest rate at the lowest cost, right? That's just a given. I know that. For you, everybody wants to sell at the highest price, right?
Sure.
So how do you make that recommendation?
I mean, obviously, I want to get them the highest price possible. And the last two that I've sold, we've gotten actually $10,000 more than we've actually priced it. Yeah. However, I'm very competitive. I want to price it exactly where it needs to be, and maybe even a little bit lower. Yeah. And then that way, there's more people that are going to be, especially if it's nicer. And the last couple of them have been quite nice. There's not much that you need to do with it. So. They go into escrow like within 3 days. Yeah.
So do you find like sellers are like emotionally attached, right? They have a different visibility of that.
Yeah, and
like breaking that to them.
No, that's great. And then the other thing is they've got more equity now because the prices have come back. And, over the years they've been holding and holding and holding, and now they have some equity, so they have a little bit more play. With the pricing. So it's a combination of both, but
So what I thought was interesting too is that there's an 8% reduction of buyers right now, buyer demand.
Yeah.
Too. So I correlate that with the interest rates.
I agree. Interest rates for sure is absolutely making their buying power to go down.
Yeah.
And so
some people just got out. 0.25% can knock several people out of the market as far as being able to qualify and afford the house. So that's a real number.
And then last thing, you were talking to me a little bit about like coming up with a calculator that actually gives them, like if it goes up a little bit, 0.25%, what their payment's going to be, and that kind of thing too. Yeah. So if they want more information about that, they can definitely
absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. And it's from the grand scheme of things, 0.25% it's not a huge amount per month because you take tax deductions and all these things into account. But for some people, if they're going up to the brim already, 0.25% will take them out of the market. So it's just not the willingness, it's just can they do it?
Yeah, and they all want to know exactly what it's going to be on a monthly basis. So.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, well, that's kind of our update for right now. If you need more information from me in regards to listing or selling your home, feel free to give me a call. Any referrals by your friends, family, or coworkers are greatly appreciated. And again, Frank's here if you need to answer. He'll answer any of your questions for your financing needs. So make sure you hit the subscribe button if you're a YouTube follower and hit the notifications so that you'll be getting notified as soon as there are new videos available. And again, Have a great weekend, and we'll talk to you all soon. Thanks so much. Take care.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.